Hi everyone, Erin here, back with another video for my UCD journey. Today in this video I'm going to be talking about two of the things I've accomplished since last we spoke. The two being, one, I got an apartment, and two, I got my immigration appointment. Both were super stressful when trying to get, and today I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about in this video is getting the apartment. I think it's really important to give a shout out to my boyfriend for being the one to actually get the apartment himself. It is our apartment, I'm just not there right now. I am a part of the lease, I'm just not physically in the country. The renter was super cool with this. She was a bit wary, you know, like, hey, you're not quite there yet, I don't know you. You could be like a party animal or like a crazy person. So I'm gonna give you like this much of a lease, and then once I meet her, I'll extend it. Which was super awesome of her to do. And hopefully when she meets me, she realizes I'm only slightly a crazy person. Just a joke. However, as excited I am that we got the apartment, I really kind of frustrated the whole process. During this summer, in the beginning of the summer, my boyfriend was visiting me in the US. So when we were contacting people through email on rent.ie and daft.ie, the first thing we mentioned was, we're not in the country right now. Me, in my emails, I'd say, hey, I'm not in the country right now, I'm coming to study at UCD, I'll be here in the country on this date. In my boyfriend's emails, he'd mention that as well about me, but he'd also say, hey, I'm Irish, I'm not in the country right now, I'll be back on this date, here's my phone, feel free to contact me through Messenger, on Facebook, or through Skype, you know, whenever you're cool to message. And it seemed a lot of the times people were just completely ignoring the fact we weren't there, or just completely ignoring your emails. The 2 times out of maybe 40 emails I ever sent out that I got response, the person on the receiving end just straight up was like, oh yeah, I have a viewing tomorrow, come on over. And it was like, not in the country, I wish I was there now, but I'm not. And responses that my boyfriend got was pretty much the same. Hey, come to a viewing tomorrow, you guys sound really cool, would love to see you. We're not there, we can't, teleportation isn't a thing yet. It'd be awesome if we could just be like, Scotty, beam me to Ireland. But you know, can't. So it was really up to my boyfriend when he got back to the country to just call as many people as possible. I also felt not being able to call these people, the renters themselves, was really detrimental to the whole process. I really do feel for other international students who are trying to get a place right now and are still struggling with it. I know a lot of people on the Facebook group for incoming students are still having issues with getting a place. And I feel not being able to directly call people because it's a different country, it would be expensive to call people, is really hurting the whole process. My boyfriend being in the country, having an Irish cell phone, and being able to call other people with their Irish cell phones made things 100 times easier, I think. He was able to call, immediately get a response like, hey, sorry, apartment's gone. To which, by the way, I have another bone to pick with people. Get back to that in a moment. Or like, oh yeah, you can come on down on this date, and they just checked each other their details. The side note bone to pick, if you are a renter on daft.ie and your place has been rented, please remove it from the website. The amount of times we would contact someone and we're like, oh, this place is awesome, can we come see it? Or my boyfriend would be like, can I come see it? It's really great. The person would be like, oh yeah, that was rented like a week ago, sorry, just haven't gone around to taking it off the website. Having you keep your stuff up is really frustrating, especially when it's just, like, it's a really high demand. There is a housing crisis in Dublin. You shouldn't be giving people false hope. I know that false hope thing kind of sounds dramatic, but it's kind of how it felt. We'd find a place within our budget, within our distance range that we were kind of comfortable with between his work and UCD, and people would just be like, oh yeah, someone got it like a month ago, I never took it down. Please take it down. It's really frustrating. So that aside, finding out that my boyfriend had gotten an apartment, I was at work at the time, he texted me, you know, when I was done work, he's like, guess what, amazing news. And it is amazing news. I almost cried from relief. It was super stressful, this whole process. So having the apartment be close to his work and to school was something we were really both interested in having. And it's in a really nice area, and it's in a safe area, which is something my mom is pretty excited about. So yes, I got my immigration appointment. And this too was also super stressful. Essentially, my state in the US and Ireland have a 5-hour time difference, Ireland being 5 hours ahead. So since appointments are put up around 10 a.m. Irish time on a weekday basis, this meant I was getting up at 4:55 a.m. every day for a couple weeks trying to get an appointment. I was constantly refreshing my browser, constantly putting in my information, making sure I spelled everything right, making sure all my information was correct, and then just not getting appointments. It was pretty rough. It's pretty damaging to your self-esteem, if that makes sense. Not like I thought I was bad at typing or whatever. It's a crushing blow every day to wake up, try to get something, and then it's gone in like a split second. Another side note, I said that appointments are usually put up around 10 a.m. It's really important to note this. At first I thought, because on the website it said, appointments are put up on a weekday basis at 10 a.m. Irish time. I'm like, okay, cool. If I wake up at 4:55 a.m. my time, I have enough time to kind of get situated, and then 5 o'clock will roll around, do my appointment, go back to sleep. No problem. What I found was that appointments are more or less put up closer to 10:07 or 10:15 a.m. Now, these aren't exact times. I wouldn't set your clock by it. Basically, wake up at 4:55 a.m. your time, whatever 5 minutes till 10 in Ireland is for you, and just constantly refresh your browser and constantly put in your information over and over again until you do get those notifications that appointments are available. So I actually got my appointment for the first day of classes. I'm not sure how great of an idea this was, but I tend to take things a bit literally. So when I was told, oh, you should get an appointment for the second or third week of September, I got mine for the first day that the appointments are available for the second week of September. I know it's probably not the greatest idea, but I'm sure professors that I have will be pretty understanding that I need to get this appointment. Is that when people try to get an appointment, the website is crashing. This can be, I imagine, super disappointing, super upsetting, especially since it's such a vital thing you need to get before you can come to study in Ireland. My biggest advice would be something I've already posted on that website and what I've said already in this video, is to make sure you're getting up early, to make sure you have all the information you need right next to you, if not already typed into one browser and you're going to retype it into another browser. What I did is I had all my information on my computer, and then I would, as soon as I got the notification that the appointment was available, I'd immediately type it into my phone, because I'm faster typing on my phone than my computer, and that's how I was able to get my appointment. Literally any trick that you can think of to help you be faster, to make sure you're awake, to make sure that you're on the right web page, do. Anything that's not going to cause bodily harm, I'd recommend trying. Anything that you can really think of to help you get an appointment. I'm sure, of course, I believe you have some, allowance of time when you first get to the country that they'll give you to try to get an appointment. I wouldn't rely on that entirely as a cushion. So that's why I understand it can be really, really stressful trying to get an appointment. Like last resort sort of options as far as getting a place to live, I've seen that some people are getting Airbnbs for at least like a week or a month as soon as they arrive in the country. I know maybe some people will be a little more understanding about situations for incoming students as far as Airbnb goes. I definitely wouldn't recommend getting a hotel for like a week, especially in Dublin. That would be detrimental to your bank account. As far as immigration appointments, all I can say is keep trying. You will get an appointment. They are not finite. There are appointments put up every day except weekends. You will get one. It's just all about timing, making sure you're up, alert, and your fingers are at the ready. So this video wasn't as exciting as last time's. No cool handy to-do list, which I have still been making them. But next time I speak to you will probably be, hopefully before I leave for Ireland again. So in the next 3 weeks, I'll be talking about, just getting ready to leave. I think I'm going to be doing probably a heavy video emotionally. So I'm currently in a long distance relationship with my boyfriend who's Irish. But when I go there, it won't be long distance anymore. But I'll be leaving my family behind for the year. So it's setting up a whole new kind of long distance relationship. I think for people who haven't been away from home before or haven't really experienced this kind of situation, it's going to be pretty hard. I know even though I have experienced this, it's still going to be hard. And I really want to kind of set up a sort of support video for you to go to and kind of listen to someone else who's been through that situation. But today, like I said, this is a happy video. We have an apartment, we have my immigration appointment, and I hope. So again, that's it for this video. I hope to hear some happy comments about getting your appointments and your apartments in the comments down below, and I hope you have a great day.